Welcome, spiritual people, to the therapy room. I appreciate you. I want to first say, and done. This will be number 8 video, I believe. And so I've been trying to do this for a month. And man, I appreciate the views. I appreciate the views. It means there's people out there that's interested in understanding a little bit about spirituality, wanting to grasp knowledge of things they might not have knew. All right. I want to recap, but before we do that, let's bring our ancestors in. It's important we always do that. I hope at this time, with the therapy room, that you have your 4 elements to help you relax in here, help you catch your frequency and your vibe. When we go through it, you got your incense, you got your water, you got your fire, candles, and then we got that prana. All right, yeah, the prana. Yeah, prana. Shout out to Ralph. Every day, man, every day. We bring in the Supreme Council. All right, now y'all know how I feel. Y'all know what I understand. This is a woman. It's the whoa, man, the womb. All right? Man can't create nothing. I continue to say that. Can't nothing come out of them. They trying. I'm reading, I'm researching, that them individuals that like to play God, play around and do all that stuff. They trying, but nah. Hey, hope y'all don't mind me doing my Pat LaBelle a little bit. Cool. That'll be the only little buffoonery that you'll have on here today. All right, or tonight I should say. All right. We don't do buffoonery on these videos here, y'all. We unapologetic. Not gonna recant what I say. I'll correct if I'm wrong, especially if I know I'm wrong. But I ain't here to please nobody. I'm trying to enlighten, to encourage, to get some mental stability within us. To help that 1 or 2 or 3. Right now I got 6 subscribers. Wow. Okay. I told you when we started, I was only trying to get 1. Just catch 1. But I understood how this is gonna work. And I appreciate that. So we bring the ancestors in. The ancestors are your past, your foundation, where we started. People, we know this. This is in you. We talked about in videos earlier. Your DNA, all up in, this is your library is inside you. All right? No matter what nobody tell you, you have a extensive library embedded in you. And if you take the time out, 15 minutes a day, to sit in a quiet place, allow yourself some time to yourself. Preferably try to block out everything. Headphones, something. I encourage people to look for some meditation music. All right? I have extensive meditation music. You just have to go down to my playlist in there. I've added a lot of stuff to a lot of things to my playlist that I look at. Matter of fact, everything in there is what I allow myself to bring into my realm. All right. One thing we have to understand: the things that we bring into our music and sites, TV, each other, this influences us. All right. It don't matter how how you want to try to analyze it. It influences you. All right. Either positive or negative. Okay. Just how it is. And then, we understand you have a choice. So you don't have to listen to monstrous gangster rap music or, all this to talk about women, this, that, degrading them and all that. We don't have to listen to it. It's just we choose to. Most of us do it because of, especially younger folks. Younger folks do it because you're around who you're around, peer pressure, Don't let peer pressure influence you. Don't let it sway you. Nobody should sway you. Right? Be ownership of yourself. Take ownership of yourself. And by doing so, when you take ownership of yourself, you allow certain things to be established within yourself. Things like when you take time to yourself, in that meditation moment, your inner ask, all right, we talked about this, to your higher spirit, all right, that is above, so below, all right, as above, so below, okay? When you talk to your higher spirit gonna guide you. Gonna give you all the tools, gonna give you the information you need, but you just have to be sincere. You have to have your heart in it, right? You have to be connected with your command center, being your stomach, all right? Your intuition, your gut. Right? When I was growing up, it was a saying of, oh yeah, a woman's intuition, and that's real. That's real. My theory on it, me understanding that the woman is the key to everything in the universe, everything, so that she has the feminine females have that high volume of intuition, that spirit that talks to them. Right? But at the same time, young gods, you have it too. We derived it from them. Okay? We derived that from them. All right? So you have them same abilities. You have the same abilities as the feminine principle, but you have to tap into it a little bit more than what they can. That's what I would say. All right? It just don't come easy to us. All right, to the man God. All right, to the goddess, they own it. And the reason is because that umbilical cord, you gotta understand how that works. See, man, we don't have no connection. We don't, when we leave the womb, that's the connection. Okay? And then when you grow and raise and you get older and all that stuff to here, I still have the connection to my mother. But it's, you outgrow it, is what I'll say. You outgrow that connection eventually, all right? You still have a connection, but you just outgrow it a little bit because at this point in time, do I need the connection, is what you would really say. And at this time, being 52, I would hope I don't. I take care of my mom, like I say, but her energy is what's needed. Her mother's energy is always needed. She's a generator, all right? It's like them pyramids, all right? The pyramids were generators. So You take your time. And in that, when you become spiritually aware of your abilities, right? You're understanding that what you're feeling when you feel your heart beating, right? I'm gonna tell you, you gotta listen to that. One of the things I wanted to share was, you know how they had Morse code. Many of you young folks might not know that, understand that. But they had the Morse code. They used to send telegrams and stuff like that with this tapping machine. I should have looked it up what the machine was before it came on, but I knew I was going to use this for example. But the little tap machine, Morse code thing, we have to understand where they derived that from. All right. That was derived from when you sit. And if you sit steady enough and you get your breathing in and you're breathing nice and shallow, remember you also almost have to be in a coma state. They call it realm sleep, where you go through different realms before you go to all the way in sleep. That's just you going through your phases, all right? And in between you being asleep and woke, in between there, yeah, yes, yes. That's where you start to manifest or clear your daily task and things that you've done, wipe away stress and anger and all that stuff. Just take it away. You can do that. You swipe it just like you swipe your phone or swipe to the next or swipe all that swiping stuff they be talking about. You can do that. You can do it with your mind. Your mind is a big computer projector type thing. Right? It's beautiful. Yeah. One of the things that I do want to say that helps me, all right, can't vouch for nobody else because I don't. I have meditated with one other person, my son, but for me, that Mary Jane, all right, I'm gonna go too far into it or whatever, but yeah, somebody told me like take 2 puffs and yeah, you mean it might work for some, you know, hey, to each his own, but yeah, when you indulge in that, what that does for me, this is my experience, and remember, just as much as this is your therapy or what you know channeling into to learn, this is mine. This is mine, okay? Remember I told you. It's mine first. Let me get through my therapy. We get through this sessions done, and then maybe in a couple of weeks, man, we start tapping into each individual, and if they want to come out and allow somebody like me to help them through life. All right. I ain't saying I got it all. I ain't got it all right. Hell, probably ain't got none of it right. But what I do got right, and knows right, baby. Yeah. So when you come aware, you'll know because you'll start gathering and getting information that you even ask yourself, like, what? How that? And that's just your spirit coming through, letting you know, hey, you've been here, you've done this, that. Look at this, go look at this, and that. It'll guide you. It'll actually guide you, all right, if you're allowed to. So you get healing too through meditation. All right, you can heal yourself. A lot of folks use yoga. I know I listen to I watch Zohar, and I can't remember that young lady's name that was on Dr. Ray Hagen's, but I loved how she was demonstrating yoga and how it's beneficial to us. And I've been practicing a little bit on yoga. Really have to it's a fluid type thing. So for athletes is what I'll say, and bodybuilders, people that lift weights and stuff like that. Very hard, all right, because we done toned our muscles to be stretch elongated and big and bulky and stuff, so that when they start doing the, folding your legs and doing all that, yeah, you kind of find that we're not the most flexible people. Just put it that way. So if you ain't real flexible, yoga's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge, but I will say I like the challenge, all right, because um, it's your body. It's your body, and you should be able to operate this. You made this before you came. You know what I'm saying? So you should be able to operate this thing in any way or form. So yeah, beautiful thing. Mental therapy, man. You out there struggling with PTSD, um, suicide, anger management, you name it. Yes. Sit down in a quiet place. Get you some candles, some incense. Go to dollar store. Go to dollar store. You got it all. Y'all know that's my favorite store. I go to dollar store before I go anywhere. I wish dollar store start selling steaks and stuff and meat and stuff like the grocery store, because I would go to the dollar store before I go in the grocery store. And allow yourself to depress all that, because all that is stemming from your past. That traumatic moment, that traumatic event, that traumatic time period. Or traumatic, plural, so many of them, okay? But you allow yourself to, if you look at the video, I can't remember what video it is, but you have to allow yourself to, earlier video I did, you have to allow yourself to fight them demons, all right? What a lot of us in my culture don't do is analyze these movies for what they are, and these the people, the system's telling you, it's telling you things like Luke Skywalker going over there with Yoda and learning the craft of meditation. All right, and Yoda, one of Luke Skywalker's final things he had to do. Yoda said, "Yeah, you got one more task, young dude." And Luke was like, "Well, go in that cave." And Luke said, "I can go in that cave." He's like, "No, I ain't scared." Yoda said, "You will be. You will be." And when he went in there, long story short, he went in there, he seen Darth Vader, right? And Luke was battling all the time about, who Darth Vader was and who his father was. Yeah. So we could say, I tell people that when he went to go see Yoda, he went to either in his meditation state or dream state. He was dreaming, or either or, whichever one you want to true it. And through that whole movie, that's when he was battling Darth Vader. He was dreaming, or he was meditating. And at that point in time, he was battling his demons. Like, where were you at, Dad? Where you been? Yeah. Oh, you my dad? And then the reality kicked in, like, okay, you're on this dark side. All right. Well, I ain't messing with that. I'm a Jedi. You used to be a Jedi. All right. Physical. On the physical, I explained also that you take time daily. As you progress from 15 minutes to 30 minutes to an hour, and if you want to go longer, hey, it's beautiful. You can, because it do nothing but stack armor on you and enlighten you and fluid you in the universe, you actually feel so much. All right. Remember though, I want to warn people. I don't, I'm that person. I don't want to be dishonest and tell you all these great things. Look, when you battling them demons, you gonna shed. All right, you gonna shed. If your heart in and you understand, you get to the point you letting yourself know, hey, this is real to me. I feel this. You're gonna shed because you're gonna shed some of the things that you've been through, things probably you've done to other people, people done to you, and all that. That's gonna resonate. All that stuff gonna come up like a video, VHS cassette popped in, and you watching it again, just like that. Or rerunning your DVR watching your DVR that you recorded from such and such time. It's just like that. It'll pop up. All that stuff. And me personally, you gotta just allow yourself. Some of us will probably, I can imagine, like quickly just shut that off, like, or swipe it right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't want to talk. I don't want. You can't do that. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but if you want to elevate and get to a higher mental state, raise your chakra, get it up there, you got to battle them demons. You got to. And what is it? You have to recognize that it is what it is. Own it. That's what it is. Own it. Hey, that's mine. I did that. Okay, when you do that, you're going to cry a little bit. Right? What's crying? Just an emotion, right? Just something the body does when when it's triggered a certain way, right? But that shedding, though, you're shedding that negativity. You're shedding that energy that you kept holding on back then for so long up to now. It could be when you was 10, 15, 20, 30. You're letting it go. You're getting it off your shoulders, getting it off your chest, getting it out of here. Right? That's the power. That's the power you have. Yes. All goddesses got that power. Yes. Yes. I want to go and talk about our last video that we did. And we was talking about the Moors, reparations, and talked about a little bit about Malcolm. I got a group, Gmail, a young college dude. I met down in a little college. It's like, so are you saying that Malcolm was killed by the Nation of Islam? No, would never say that. No. To clear that, if there was any confusion in there, which evidently it was, what I was stating is that Malcolm had went to Mecca, seen that there was various cultures over there practices Islam, and when he came back, he also the theatrics, right, the veil that was put over everybody's eyes, that Malcolm spoke against Honorable Elijah Muhammad and his affairs with young women and stuff like that. And I was like, man, come on now, all right? That's been going on for eons, centuries. All men know that, all right? So that was just a, cover. And the reality was that Malcolm was not pleased with, one, being shut down and not being able to speak. And, it is what it is. You got to follow your leadership. We understand that, all right? After he made the statement with Kennedy's death, right? chickens come home to roost. Um, so my point of it was that in that time period, with the vitality of what was going on, all right, Malcolm really had to change of course. We already said that. I already said that. Had to change of course on thinking of black power, just black power. All right. But he also seen that he was restrained from doing certain things, even when he wasn't uh, shut down from speaking before then. He was restrained on doing certain things when certain people outside, all right, outside the Nation of Islam had issues. He wanted to help them, all right? And so Malcolm, he's seen that some of these dudes that are leaders, black African Americans, man, they not moving to their own accord. They're moving to the accord of somebody else, letting them do it or not letting them do it. That's what. Okay, so he's seen that. All right, and that's why he wanted to start his own little mosque and own little thing. And people say, well, Malcolm wanted to go back to the nation. So yeah, I mean, that's who he wasn't saying that they were bad people and all anything like that. No, he loved Elijah Muhammad, all that. Malcolm was a realist. Malcolm. I think he just wanted people to, just my view of reading and understanding them. He just wanted people to be transparent. And when he didn't see that no more within the nation and stuff like that, and he started looking behind closed doors and see the fuckery. All right. So you have to ask yourself, why kill him? Because he knew too much. He knew too much, and he wasn't going this way like everybody else. Malcolm was like, man, it's all us. It's all us. Let's spread it. That's my view. And then the Moors. We talked about the Moors. I found one of my videos, man. What's my Grand Sheikh Tariq Bey. Remember I told you them Beys, Days, Muhammad's, Ali's, L's, all them over here. They was over here. So, to my understanding, Grand Sheikh Tariq Bey, who also his son Hannibal Bey. All right, I got some videos. You gotta go deep down in my playlist, but you can also just look up Hannibal Bey and Grand Sheikh Tariq Bey. You want some informative information? Let me tell you something. I've been watching Grand Sheikh for at least 10 years, all right? And research everything he talk about. Spot on. His son, I've started watching a year and a half on the pandemic. Year and a half, 2 years. All right, came on the scene. I already been on the scene, but Hannibal Bey. This is why I want to say this, and I'm not going to go too deep in it. This is why I need you to go check this out, because the information that I put out coincides exactly with what they talk about. Remember, I tell you, you want to listen to people who you think you shouldn't be listening to. You won't listen to them. All right. Hannibal Bey, he put out in one of his lectures. He was Mason, high up, 33rd, all this great stuff. And he's went across that water and accomplished some other stuff that they do in these other societies and stuff. So when he started speaking, and it lined directly up with what his father had already videos and things that he's researched and helped all of us, a lot of people, most of those spiritual people on here know Grand Sheik Taj Tariq Bey. They know, and Hannibal Bey. All right. But what I'm trying to say in it though is when these individuals, these gods giving out lectures, man, this is where we have to go with it. If you want to understand your true history, how to 360 that mug, boom, to where it fits, and it shows that it's you. That everything that we've been taught in the education system, everything we've been taught in college and high school, man, we've been lied to, people. We've been lied to. And in some ways and forms, okay, got it. But the problem today now, information is out and we still being lied to. They're taking our critical thinking. They calling it critical thinking. I don't understand what critical is about telling the truth. How is that critical thinking? I don't even acknowledge that. You want to tell the truth? Can you tell the truth? United States of America. Can you, in our education systems, tell the truth to our kids, children, teenagers, adolescents, young college students? Majority of us know that there's only going to be a percentage that gets a little, like a dice of history that makes sense. What I'm getting to is, people, if you put in yourself, put time into yourself, divest in yourself, it's gonna show up. This gonna show up. Promise. And you're gonna dive into information. You're gonna be guided to it. You're gonna go through a sequence of events, phases, anger, upset, pissed off. But I tell you, keep meditating. Meditate on that. Every time you go through emotion, meditate on it. Try not to lash out. Try not to go talk to nobody. Try not to, waste too much energy on, boom. Right? You want to divulge the information to somebody because it's information. Information is power, right? Cool, but don't get all in a pissy fit with somebody. Oh, you guys did that, and it's okay. All right, because there's nothing you can do about the past right now. Nothing. But you can use the past to change and make a better future. This is what this is all about. Black people, if we do not know our history or his story, not this system, not your education system that you believe in here, Texas A&M, Texas, California, Berkeley, all these, Harvard, these places ain't gonna teach you this stuff, man. But the crazy thing, they got them in them schools, though. They got them in them books. That's one thing they can't. This system is crazy. I don't understand. It's not really hiding it from us. It ain't hiding nothing from us. It's clear and clear in sight. All the stuff that everything, they have to. It's part of the program. Part of what makes them function. Show you, give you clues. Yeah, that's what we're doing to you. And then you conform with it when we be like sheep. Just, yeah, we do that. Yeah, y'all know better. Y'all smarter than us. Yeah. And we don't realize, no. They're not. They're not. So we're going to get the prime reason we doing this video tonight, people. St. Nicholas, a.k.a. Santa Claus, been stealing Christmas for too damn long. Don't you think? True story. I think I was about 4 or 5, when I could really understand. The goddess came in, Miss Carbo say, all right, Sean, this is probably gonna be your last tree. Last tree? It's the first tree that I recognized, Mama. Like, son, let me tell you something. Mama doing this because you's a little baby, I ain't want to shock you, But Mama don't practice these religions and these celebrations and stuff. She didn't call that. She called it something crazy, but I said, yes, okay. So I just need you to know that real people don't go down chop down on damn trees every year. Okay, you ain't supposed to be doing that shit just so you can put your damn ornaments on it and shit, put it in your house. So that ain't reality, son. And 2, ain't no damn fat pale dude or no animals jumping on no damn roof. And at times, not trying to. We had a damn chimney. Ain't no damn fat dude coming down the chimney. So these cookies and stuff that you wasting over here and nothing got in this plate, this last time, son. I said, wow, man, why so angry? She said, because I'm Santa Claus. I'm Miss Claus, Mr. Claus. I'm the elf. I'm the reindeer the damn cougar down there. That's Santa, that's the sleigh. That's the one that went to the store, get all this crap that you wanted. That's who? Me. So I'll be damned if I let this dude who don't even like you or your people. No, he didn't say that. Pretend, get me to pretend that he done got you some gifts. That he was thinking about you. The same culture that got your people fucked up now. Fucked up in the 90s. Fucked up in the 80s. Fucked up in the 70s, 60s. The same people that I had to look at getting hosed, bit in the 50s. The same people I had to look at in your system's classroom. Read out your books of the oppression and hanging by the Klan, by the clans, mob, family, millions, hundreds of people just watching the nigga just hang. And you want us to still celebrate him coming down the chimney? Black people, we got to stop playing with ourselves. We play with ourselves and then we wonder why our kids do what they do. You sit up there and lie to them when you know the truth. What was the saying when you grow up? When you know better, do better. You know the truth. Now today, there ain't a black person that ain't heard that Jesus, Santa Claus, and all these other riffraffs that's got you out there spending your hard-earned money. You up there working 70 hours a day, hours a week in November, December, so you can put stuff under that Christmas tree, but you willing to go say, Santa Claus did that for you. We willing to continue to lie to our kids. Then we wonder why they grow up lying. Come on now. If you live in a facade and you're an adult, then your kids gonna live in a facade. They're influenced by you. But I get some of you don't know no better. We don't read no book. We damn sure ain't looking back in history. And some of us just continue the tradition because it codifies us. It makes us feel temporary good. Black people, we insane. Those of us that continue with these lies, we insane. Either we insane or we actually literally think we them. That's what I'm starting to understand. Some of us folks that be running around here talking about, I got that melanin and I can do this and I can sit in the sun. You say all that crap, but you go straighten your hair. You go paint up your face. You go destroy your body with surgeries. This men too. Men too. I was one. Look, I cut my hair off in the military. For what? Because you knew that, Sean knew they wasn't going to let me wear this, cuz. So I can't wear this, then cut it off. But when your boy understood, hey, get that antenna back. Get your antennas back, Joe. So your heart can talk to you, man. Get it back. Huh? So they can fuck with you. They want to send you some information. You know your hair is your power, your strength. It's crazy how you religious folks be talking all that crazy about that Bible and religion, this. About Samson and who? Man, we keep it. We keep it. So Saint Nick, you been thieving, man. Every black person in America should get stimulus checks from your ass every Christmas for at least 52 years. That's how long I've been around. Yeah. That's the real liar. That's the one to tell you, hey, yeah, I got you there. So you gotta keep it like that. What's disturbing now, though, is people understand this. This is the most disturbing thing to me, black folks, for real. White folks in the system, our brothers and sisters are white folks, they starting to digress from that crap. I'm saying, I'm very observant. You know, 3 years ago, you seen Santa Claus. Santa Claus, this, the reindeer, this. All of a sudden, now you see the Grinch. Ain't no Santa Claus around. Ain't no reindeer. No, you see the lights and everything. You see more lights, but you don't see Santa Claus. So more people must be watching that. I got that video down bottom. Check it out in that playlist. Talk about Saint Nick, the real Saint Nick. Go check it out. The narrator white. He talking about it. Go check it out though. Why is it important? People, when you do your research, you spiritual folks, listen. You understand the rituals. You scared of voodoo, you spiritual, and you on your new journey towards it. You scared of voodoo and or you gonna hear gods and goddesses and stuff like Oshun and Sekhme and Beset. And if you want them people to get all up here with all this, Freddy Krueger, you might want to leave this alone. Yeah, you might want to leave this alone. All right, because this right here ain't nothing to play with. All right, this is just what I feel. Is the spirits, ancestors, entities, things that you can't see, ain't nothing to play with. All right. And if your heart ain't pure and you're not sound and understand who you are, who you truly are, and what your powers are, you can harm yourself. Yes. When I first started off, I was losing shit. Losing stuff. As you continue to progress, things like that gonna happen. I mean, I listened heavily to Bobby Hemmett and Panic, and talking about shit. Spiritual journey ain't no. You're gonna go through some things, all right? You're not gonna desire things that you used to, all right? Like I told in the video earlier, I was adamant about sports and what's on today, what's on tonight, boom, boom, just own it. I don't care about this stuff no more, man. I stopped caring about this stuff 2 years ago, literally. That's real facts. And I'm talking about diehard, dude. There's gotta be in front of the TV. I can turn the TV off now and sit and read. And it don't even bother me. I can do that 3-4 hours. It don't even bother me. That's the power of the meditation. You've balanced yourself out. Where that the things that usually used to get at you, deter you, distract you, you see it before it comes. That's that Neo effect. All right. I'll leave you with this. A lot of you young folks have not watched Matrix. All right, the first one. I guess I'm getting so dang old that I forget the movie is old. But the first Matrix with Neo, Morpheus, when he introduced him to understanding who he was and what was going on, one of the symbologies of them showing you in that movie the power of meditation was him sitting Neo down in that chair and plugging that little thing in the back of his head, right? That shows you they understand. They know They've been in your land over there where other part of Egypt's at, because you understand you in southern Egypt, all that. This was all one. Gotta do your history. Also, go look at that little old lady that was talking about how white folks, little white lady, she's talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't remember that lady's name. Talking about how white folks need to reprogram themselves and all that stuff because black people are the original ones. She got a new video out talking about the maps upside down. Boy, stop. Boy, stop. Be aware of what you look at because what I see is that they know they fucked up and they just trying to correct themselves. They just trying to fix it and they sending out their little agents here and there to clean up what they lied about. All right. You got a pastor. You can go down in my videos playlist. Got a pastor. Watch the pastor in his congregation tell his congregation and KKK and whoever up in it. If you ain't got your shit together, you need to quit messing with these black folks. You need to get that hatred out your heart and all that stuff because they are the original people. White pastor said that. Go in the playlist. Check it out. Said it to his congregation. It's like, wow. Watch two others. Another thing was seminars. They're having so many seminars to retrain their minds and retrain their thinking, retrain their youth, and that's a good thing. All right, I believe that's a good thing. Problem I have with that, where we at? This is where we at. They are out there reprogramming themselves, having seminars in colleges and all around America. Hey, we have to get out this. We run this and we the superior. We ain't. We're white supremacists and we need to die that shit. They telling each other. They fixing that. Where we at with our seminars to wake our people up and be like, did you know you're a god? Did you know you're a goddess? Did you know you're the original people? Did you know you've been here millions of years and you just been reincarnating and shit? Where we at? We closed. Our minds are closed. And what I'm imploring to my people, get off them TVs. Get off that social media worrying about what Cardi B and all them doing. They ain't doing nothing. Kardashians ain't doing nothing. Same shit they was doing last week. It's important. A lot of you don't realize we're being exterminated right now. We literally are being exterminated like roaches. They want to keep filling you up with stuff. Keep putting stuff in you. I thought once you took that, it was good. Now we finding out athletes like Antonio Brown and all these other who all up there got fake cards. Ain't took nothing. Half the NFL looked at it. Half on rescheduling football games, all that stuff, because they are. I thought y'all 98, 99% took the. Wait a minute, what's going on? Y'all should be the safest. What's going on? We need to wake up, people. We need to wake up. Them folks up there ain't took nothing. I'm trying to tell you. You're going to see that in a minute. A lot of them folks up there ain't took nothing. Depopulation. Depopulation. It's not so much depopulation you really need to listen to. What you need to do is look around and see who's not populating. See who's not populating. Black folks, you populating. There ain't a goddamn thing on this earth that can stop you fools from populating. Hispanic folks, we populating. You populating. You know that. Better look around. There's some people ain't populating. And so now they putting their head, their consciousness and all this other stuff inside robots and stuff. And here in a minute, some craziness gonna fall out the sky. It's gonna be crazy. Some of y'all gonna be looking, some of y'all gonna shoot at and do all kinds of, do whatever, whatever we do, okay? Because it's coming. They want their Independence Day. And you heard it from one of the cat's mouth first. They made it. Whatever comes, whatever, they made it. Okay? If it ain't black, they made it. Go look at, I keep telling people, go look at movies like Dr. Monroe, Val Kilmer, Godfather dude. What's Godfather? Marlon Brando. Val Kilmer, Marlon Brando. They was on that island doing that genetic spicing. Grand Sheik Tariq Taj Bey talked about it. That's what they do. Play God. They play it. You folks out there that don't know need to wake up and wonder why they play God. What does that mean about you? They trying to play like somebody. Who you trying to play like? Denzel? Angela Bassett? Yes. They playing like you. They know who you are. They've studied your libraries. They did everything. They know you. It's you. You sit around, don't know your damn self because you want to call so hearing jingle bells, jingle out. You want to play their game still. I know you see their churches. They can't even keep a congregation. Don't even want to put nothing on the billboard no more. What's going on? Heard y'all had a little council or something, had a little meeting or something. What's going on? What y'all gonna do now? What y'all gonna do now? Start selling lottery tickets out the damn church? What you gonna do with them ATM machines? Huh? Turn them into computers so you can get digital money and shit? That's what y'all trying, that's what y'all scheming up. I'm here to tell you, this is the message. It ain't gonna work. These kids, this generation, they see through you. Old fools like me who had to sit up here and bite their tongue and go through this bull, should have woke up long damn time ago and did something. It's on now. It's on now. Y'all know it too. Y'all see it. had 3 burglaries in my little city. 3 at the same time. These young folks ain't playing. I ain't mad at them. Love you.